I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. A bit of a weird thing. It's a bit of a weird title, but it's actually a pretty good read, so let's talk about it. Hello, today we're just going to talk about I Want to Eat Your Pancreas on the second channel because, I read it and it was pretty good. So another Irishman reads, I just ramble on about something I read, and was it solid? Was it bad? Well, this one was pretty solid, so let's talk about it. Now, I expected this book to try to be a tearjerker because, just from the look of it, from what I've heard, I'm like, oh, it's probably a tearjerker, and it was. I almost cried during this book, and in the end, it's pretty good. I think the emotion brings out near the end with Gyoko, whatever that girl's name is, and the main character, whose name I can't remember because they didn't reveal for so long, but the reason they didn't reveal it was genius, and the death of the main girl was really well done, and her mom and all the emotions were just really, really well written, in my opinion. I think. Now, I didn't watch the movie. Once again, this is the manga, so maybe the movie's a bit better, and I would cry. But for the manga, it was very, very good. And by the way, I'm sure there's a light novel, and the manga's an adaptation of the light novel. So don't jump on me for not reading the original source material, okay? Manga's more fun to read. I think it's super fun with how funny it can be with, the introvert and the extrovert girl who's about to die. And it's just really neat to read, I guess. It should be enjoyable at times with them going on this trip and playing Truth or Dare. I think it's very, very sweet and just nice. I think the reason we don't get to know the main character's name is actually brilliant when I realized it because it's how he sees himself. Because at one point he'd be called, oh, that's Quiet Classmate Kun. But then that's the Unforgivable Classmate Kun. And I think it's very, very well done and just really, really dope and something that's really, really fun. The art for the manga is pretty okay. It was pretty nice art. It made me feel like, oh, okay, this is kind of sweet. And it was sweet. And so that's one good thing. I guess the art's pretty solid. And the reasoning for this manga being called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is actually really, really good. And when I started, oh, that kind of makes sense. Oh, it hit me hard, and it was cool. In the ending, with all the characters making up and moving on and everyone's just growing as people, and the girl sadly passing away, I think it's very good. And I don't know, it's a pretty good book. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm like, hey, why don't I just make another Irishman read? It's been a couple months, and good book. I'd probably recommend watching the anime movie. I heard it's pretty solid. Maybe you can read the light novel. Maybe you can read the manga like me. I don't know, but I recommend it. And hope you all enjoyed this rambling, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.